Hey guys, what's up? This is Mike from Team Fate Chow. I'm just doing this little video off my phone because crappy webcam thing on my computer doesn't want to work out this time. But a couple hours ago, I just got back from locals, and I went 4-0 with the Battlin Boxer deck. That is going to be pretty much right after this little clip, I guess. Went 4-0. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I ended up playing Elsworms, spellbooks, just some random deck, and trap, like a trap monster deck. And so I ended up going. I think I went all three games with Sept. My second match which was against this pretty much a non-experienced player, and they had a funky deck. It was like one of the old school zombie structure decks, but with some of their own stuff in it. But with the three like other decks, they were the people that were playing them were pretty knowledgeable about what they were doing and all this other stuff. And I took every game to game 3, which is nice. So I didn't have a big issue with that. But yeah, so I also have a side deck now compared to the video that I took in the beginning, because we did this video last Friday, which was, what was it? About like 2 days ago. I didn't make a side deck. I made a side deck right before the tournament started. So I might just do another random video right towards the tail end. With the side deck. So a lot of the stuff needs to be changed. Everything was pretty last minute, but with the deck I really didn't. Well, usually when I side, I usually don't get the stuff that I need. But I guess it all worked out in the end. So yeah, let's get to this deck profile. Good?
Yep.
Alright guys, this is Team Fake Chow coming to you with a deck profile of Battlin Boxers made by me and Grandpa.
Yay.
So it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he fucking poor old me, pretty much.
I played. Okay, so this deck, we play tested it just to see how it would work. I never played this deck before until like today. I tried play testing before like DN and Dev Pro, but it really didn't. I don't know. It didn't come to me then. Yeah. So we built it for this format because I was trying to find a deck to play. Since usually I played Macro Rabbit or just Dino Rabbit in general. Played that, and then just my mess around decks like the Ojamas. I played that too, but it really didn't work out too well. I actually haven't really tested it this format.
Ojama's coming soon.
But yeah, the Ojama deck will come soon. I was just been trying to figure out what kind of deck I've been playing. I was gonna run Glads, but I couldn't find my stuff for some reason. It was supposed to be together, but that didn't work out. But yeah, so let's get into this deck profile. You guys are gonna probably think that some of the stuff in here is like really weird, but it actually works.
Yeah, so, it all works good at the end.
Okay, so let's get into this deck profile. Here we go. We got the triple Glass Jow. He's one of the main cards for this deck. You pretty much combo him with Switch Hitter. So you have a Switch Hit in the grave. Glass Jaw hits Glass Jaw's effects. When he goes to the graveyard, you can just pick him up and just start that cycle all over again. And you go into the main XZs. I don't know how to say his name. Yoke. You go into Yoke. You go into him and you'll be good to go. So these two are like the main cards for this deck. So you also have Headgear. He basically just discards things in the grave. So if you have already like a switch, let's say you have a Switch Hitter in the grave, you can just bring out just shoot out a Glass Jaw, get Switch Hitter, and the next turn you can go into the XZ's played like if you would need to. You have Counterpunch, which is basically the Kalute for this deck. This guy, he's broke. Like if your opponent, like usually people only play like 2, I play 3. Like 3 of these guys is like, it's sick. and you can play his effect from the graveyard, and that also kind of goes same with headgear too. You don't have to have him in your hand. You can just banish him for the graveyard, and you'll be set to go too. So that's kind of one of the better things about it. I teched into Gores because I feel like if you're only having like these little monsters out in the field, you're gonna need some backup. So Gore's perfect backup for this deck. He's a 27, makes a token, and you guys know plays with Gores, so he's good to go. The double blaster to pop, but also the extra support too if you need a big beater out. So he's a 28 and Gores is a 27, so that's good. This is my weird Tekken for this deck. I have triple Glyba. After I was figuring out stuff, we just had like random room in this deck, so I just threw in the triple Glyba. And it works really nicely. I had a pretty sick play earlier when we were playtesting with that. And also too, I guess it kind of goes back to me saying how I played Dino Rabbit and stuff. It's like this is one of like it's a good card, and it's a target for blaster too. You can just discard it if it like this card will probably never be dead in your hand, because if you have a blaster too, you can just discard it and you can pop a card. And then also you can remove those from play too, and not having to worry about removing your battling blockers either. If you guys really want to, you guys can switch these guys out with Flameflail,
Fire Dog.
Fire Dog. There we go. I was trying to make it harder. And the Flam. And then you guys can get Lashjaw out, which is nice. He's a 2000. And Fire Dog's also a 19, so you also have that beater out. But these guys are good because I also ran Forbidden Lance, and Lance just helps so much with it. Running the two card Ds in this deck, like it makes the deck run so fast. There's like if you don't run card D, my phone is going off, so we got some background noise, but. With the card D, makes things like roll faster, and it's nice. Just to get plays off next turn. Most of the time, you'll get the stuff that you need with the two cars. And then also in the main deck, I was kind of iffy about this before because you'll have the two Veilers and then the two Maxis. Usually when you play most decks, you either side one out for the other. But the builds for this deck, monster-wise, is pretty good with these mained. Especially like when I was going against the Monarch deck, the Special Summon of the Frogs, that really helped out nice, just to get some more draw power for this deck. Because I think the main reason why this deck works out so well too is because the draw power in it. So the draw power in this deck is really nice. You get what you need really quick. So, like I was saying, I run 3 Lance. 3 Lance in this deck is sweet. Also, just the fact that you want to keep saving your Yokes. Yoke is the main card for this deck, XYZ-wise. And as long as you keep him out, like your opponent can't really get over him. And it's really, really, really nice. Double MST, just because back row, you don't have Heavy Storm no more. So you can just use Misty, so that's awesome. This is also just a card that you can just save a Yoke with, or also if you need to get over like a big beater with crappy defense, that's a way to do it too. Mind Control, same thing. If your opponent has a big beater and you have like one of the little guys, you can just bring out Mind Control, take control of their monster, and then go about your business to winning. Dark Hole, only part of the Trinity that's existing now. So, Dark Hole, Rhoda, just to get whatever battling box that you need, because they're all warriors, so that's nice. 2 Fiendish Chains, just due to the fact to help out stop plays that your opponent's using with effect monsters, and it's all around. It's a good card, especially not having to worry about monsters attacking you and stuff on top of that. D-Prison, it's kind of standard, I guess. Just banish monsters from play if you're getting attacked by somebody. And also, yeah, It's just pretty standard. Then you have the ones now. There you have your Compulse, you have a Torrential, Bottomless, and Solemn Warning. But yeah, so these are all pretty explainable at this time. Course token, just for fun. Then this is your main card for this deck, Yoke. The cool thing about it is if they try bottomlessing it, it's not going to get destroyed because its effect. It basically has to get destroyed 3 times in order for it to go away. And also it gains 800 attack for every card you detach from it. So that's a good plus for it. So when you're running Battling Boxers, this is going to be the main card that you go for most of the time. Then I have the Dulka and Lagia, just due to the fact too, I have the Guaibas in there. And these cards are still really, really nice. You just stop a card from being played, and then affect monsters, like you just stop those too. Gemknight Pearl, most of is just due to the fact to just a big beater. Pappy, just because it's Pappy and it gets around defensive monsters. Maestroke, it's another Book of Moon. I don't know. Every time I say Book of Moon, it's Book of the Moon. But you got your Utopia and Utopia Ray. Most of the time, the big reason for Utopia Ray is if your opponent is using Utopia, you can just mind control it and go to your own Utopia Ray without using your own Utopia. So that's always nice. And Utopia, he's a pretty standard Xyz monster anyway. I got Cowboy, because it's Cowboy. He's good. Then you got Excalibur, just due to the fact that all the Battling Boxers are heroes. They're warriors. And then that's the same thing with Blade Armor. Crimson Blader, he's a very nice card. And then you got Catastor, because you have the Veilers and stuff to go into your level 5s, and that's kind of the same with him. You just go into him with Veilers and some other stuff. But yeah, so that's basically the deck right now. I really don't have a side deck right now. Didn't get that far after playtesting, but I really don't feel like you need to get crazy with the side deck. You just pretty much need to tech in your basic stuff that you would usually tech in for other decks. But overall, this deck is really nice. It flows really well, and especially if like later down the road, and especially if you hit card Ds, like that'll just speed the deck up a little bit more. But yeah, so thanks for watching this deck profile, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll try to get you back to you as a timely matter, I guess. And yeah, TFC out. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our channel to get all that TFC action going on. All them Yu-Gi-Ohs. Eat those for breakfast all the time. Alright, we'll see you guys later.